question, just that will personally give you. Like sometimes they just give you some kind of, you want to test your primary skills, maybe you have that converting, you get. And also, don't change to centimeter. You are dealing with what? Millimeter. Anything you are dealing with in this course is millimeter. Engineering actually, we actually prefer millimeter. But when you want to calculate, normal standard calculation, we use what? Meters. But in our normal dimension, you see millimeter, right? So you don't need to panic. Now, let us solve the first question. Now, you give us the speed range. Let me just give the speed range, right? The first question, I'm not solving the one on your example. They are already solving here, right? But if you need any clarification, I can just give you. Now, the first example, they gave you as 100, 125, 1, and it's not like a example, anyone you want to do. 250, and what? 315. And 400. See, without much ado, you know that this one is my what? N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6, and Nz. Because that's the last one here, ready? Shebi? Now, what's the first question? The first question is that the step ratio. What is the step ratio? Step ratio is just progression ratio. So how will you calculate progression ratio? Step ratio. Step ratio. That's why I said you don't need to calculate. You just N2 over N1. You can be N3 over N2. You can be what? N4 over N2. Pick anyone you want to get your answer. Do you get it? So which one should we pick? Let us pick this. Let me just pick. Just pick this and this and this. So let me just pick 160 over 125. To anybody with calculator, what do you have? 1.28, Abi? Are you sure it's 1.28? Anyhow, anything you have is correct. I think it's 1.28. No other dimension because it's a ratio. Anytime you hear ratio, it does not have a dimension. Now, there are some, it doesn't have a unit, right? It's a ratio. Now, you have done with the first one. The second one is the speed range. What is speed range? Nz divided by 1. I got 1.5, but if you use it actually, no, 1 to quit. Oh, I made a mistake. 160, no, 125 over 100, 160 over 1. I made a mistake. If you need the same, check it well. Check it well. It should give you 1.5. I even got 1.25. What did I use? I used 125 over 100. I got 1.25. If you use 160 over 125, you get 1.25. It should be 1.25 throughout. What of use the other, like check all of them. Let me check, let me see something. It should be 1.25 or maybe 1.2, maybe calculation approximate error. What are you getting? Others are 1.25. Maybe it is the wait, 1 to 100. See, just check it, it's always uniform. Like it's like the ratio. You know when I say ratio, like progression ratio, it's always uniform. I got 1.25 here, right? And I solved it on my 1.25. But I just thought maybe you get a little calculation. But it's 1.25. Yeah? So just that anyone you use should give you the same answer. Like you don't even need to say yourself. It should give you the same answer. So it should give you 1.25. Now that's the first question. You have gotten the first question. The second one, the speed range. What is the speed range, everybody? Speed range is what? Nz over what? N1. What is Nz, everybody? 400 over 100. That is what? 4. That is speed range. Right? That is speed range. Now the second one is the what? Number of steps. See this number of steps. You can calculate it 2 ways. You can do it in 2 ways. The first one, if I want to do it in the first one, what is the number of speed here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7, I mean. Or you use this calculation. Z is equal to log R over log. If you get it, you know your R and balance. This log R is 4 over log pi. This is 1.5 plus 1. You get your 7. Do you get it? Do you get it? Which one should we use? Z is automatically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or you use this formula. You get your 7. That's number 1. Let's do number 4 because I see other parts, they are very simple. All the output speed reader, like all the speed range. Now, you are going to calculate 9 output speed. You know, you are going to look for 7. You already know the first and the last, right? Just like you have your first. What is N1 now? N1 is what? 600. N2 you what? This one, N1. And you know this one and N1. You get the second one. Anything you get here, N2, you get the next one. You get it. And let me even solve it. For us, N2 you what? You know it's 9. So we are going to 9. This is the 9th one. This is the first one. And this is the 9th one. So there is 7 speed in between. Abi. So if you want to get the 7 speed, this is the first one. The second one will be N2 you what? This one, N1. What is this? 600 times. What is this? 1.41. What do you get? Put it there. If you want to get the second one, anything you get here times progression ratio, like that. Till you get to the last with the top, and your final one will be like 9th one. That's all. So what's now at the value of 11? Don't waste time on don't let us waste time. We still need machining parameters that will take your time. Let's take now the N2 progression ratio. N4 is N3 progression ratio. Just like that. Don't need to waste your time. Anyone you get here, we still need it. Do you get it? Do you get it? I don't even need to waste. Let me just solve the one that are key. I'm just solving. Me that I pick the question, I know that this one is solved. You get it? You can solve it by yourself. Like, we still have much to do. We are still in chapter 2, and we have like 3 chapters. If you can do machining parameters, I can say, oh, go and do your test and give it. You get it? Like, I don't want. Let me just do one more question. Like others, anyone you have issues, you can just message me. I want us to be. This is 5:22 now. You get, and I don't want us to rush. Even if it is 3 or 4, we can do. Let us know everything on that one, so that any question you see, just kill it. Now moving further, you have your. What's the next question? You sorry. Okay, number 12. Okay, number 12. Now you see that number 12. See that the question is a little bit thick. See that number 12 question. It's not the normal question you have been. So that's why I pick it. 12 and 14. After 12 and 14, we move to the next one. Question 12. Number 11, everybody can pick now. Do you understand number 11? Now number 12. Okay, I need the parameters. Number 12. Okay, number 12. Calculate the feed rate. Because I snap everything. Now, calculate. If you want the PDF of all the solution of all the questions, I have it like a PDF. I did it overnight, I have done it. But I did not solve everything. I only solved the selected something, like the one I know will give you. I can drop it later, like after the class if you want it, but it doesn't really matter, because people have PDF. Now, the second one is that you have calculate feed rate at each speed for a lathe. Right? This is a lathe machine. With speed 100, is it number 12? Number 12. Am I sure? Okay, yes, is it. With speed. Now they give us the speed. What is the speed? 100, 140, 200, 280, 400. Now they told me that the feed, given the feed. Now the feed F is given at 0.15 millimeter per revolution. Right? That's all. And what again? Now, what is again they ask us to calculate? Now, what did they ask us to calculate? Then they asked us that the feed rate, this one is very simple now. Like this question, it's very simple in the sense that you know how you calculate this is the speed rate. Now, the question is that they ask us to calculate the feed rate for each of them. Abi? So what you do is that you just draw a table like this. Abi? When you have your what? You have your and you have your feed rate. And the last one is everybody, to calculate this is the simplest question. But you know, some simplest questions will now appear crazy when they are simple. Now, this is the speed. You know the speed now. This is the speed. In what? You know the meaning of RPM, rotation per minute. Now, this is the speed. 100, 140, 200, 280, 400. They now give you the feed. This is the speed. They now have to calculate the feed rate. What's the meaning of feed rate? Feed rate is just speed times this, that's all. So what you just do is that for every one of them, multiply it by this, you get the final answer, and that's all. Do you get it? So what do you get? For 100, you have 100. The second one is 140. The second one, the next one is 200, 280, and the last one, 400. So what do you add here? 0.15. 0.15. The thing is not that you are multiplying it by your. No, this one is different. What I said, this one, look at this. What's the name of the game? You mean like, I said only speed. Speed is RPM. This one is not speed though. This one is feet. Feet though. Millimeter per revolution. It's not RPM. You see that they told you that mm per meter. Mm per minute. Abi? And this one is in mm per revolution. So no one will change it. There's how we do it. So like that one is small. Like, and they give you certification. That's why I think that in exam, if they give you speed in RPM, in rev per minute, change it to RPM, rotation per minute. Now, rotation per minute is 360 over 60. You get it? Right? Now let us solve this question. So most of us as engineers, when you even grow up or even get see yourself in industry, you start working with machines. You see many big machines that you work with. Right? Now, when you talk about machine tools are the fundamental tools in which you use to manufacture anything. For example, that lathe machine is a machine tool. A boring machine is a machine tool. A milling machine is a machine tool. A grinding machine is a machine tool, right? The grinding machine I'm talking about is different from the one you use to grind pepper at your home. A grinding machine is different. When you see a grinding machine, actually you can the pictures are here actually. You can see the pictures. You can even see actually I have the industrial image, like real picture in my phone. I just deleted last week, I don't know. It was for someone IT, like an IT. The person worked in a automobile plus machining company and also regulation. So I had all the pictures on my phone because I did the report. So I could have shown you this is one. And if you see it normally in the room, like you'll be like, wow, this is what I'm seeing in test, and you touch all of them. You see it in operation. It will stick more than this course in abroad. When you watch YouTube videos, you see the way they teach them. It's more practical than theory. You get it? Now let's move forward. Okay. So what is a machine tool? So when you talk about a machine tool, so in my own short definition, this is not the one I made. It's still the same, but I made machine tool. So what is a machine tool? The question automatically, what they ask is that you calculate the figure that is to give you the figure. Like it doesn't need just the multiplication enough. Because both of them are in their standard unit. This one is in the standard unit. This one is the standard unit. RPM. Okay, RPM. How do you get RPM? You are being very RPM. RPM is very familiar. And it is in RPM. The first one is in RPM. The second one is in millimeter per rev. See it.
I think that they're not thinking like first one.
It's not about C. Let me show you. So come and check this. This is millimeter per revolution. And this one is a rotation per minute. So this will be automatically. Yeah. Like if you solve it, you try to just say actually rotation per minute. You are using rev per minute. Rev per minute is not rotation per minute. It gives you an entirely different question. Just like for example, you have meter per second and kilometer per hour. Are they the same? No. If you want to have one, you convert one to the other. Do you get it? Do you get it? That's the same thing with this one here. RPM is not rev per minute. Again. You can have one, two. Like Let me just, number 14. You can't get minus now. When I solve number 14 here, don't worry, I'll even send you the solution. I don't want to explain this. This one is very small. I just give you short OT. Then we move to machine calculation. Like that question you saw, like how to calculate it step by step and get to find. I think in the exam, we were neither finished number 1. That number 1. And then all of us that start take, all of us that finish that number 1. And the OT is that I told you time is not enough. So when I started, I was using ruler. Starting with ruler. Oh, like yes. Starting with ruler. Something like this. I still remember now. My shop. See, when I get to like process 7, I was using free hand. No time. 20 minutes more. And I still had like 7 steps. I was just using free hand sketch to just sketch it. Write the calculation. You understand what I mean? Because the time is, I'm telling you, ME exam, like ME 207, I think the time is enough. Or is it that 201? The time is, can never be enough. Like, I don't know how you are very fast. You'll be writing, you'll be doing your hand like this. Like, it's too much. Like when you solve a question that is long, and you still want to drop machining parameter, that machining parameter is like 20 or 30 marks. So if you do it, 30 marks free. I did that number 1, number 4, and 1 again like that. And all of us that did, we were neither finished it sharp. Because we met ourselves after like, oh, we finished it. And we see, one thing about the course, you may not get the same answer. Don't go and be feeling that you did what is a lie. You can never be getting the same answer in written exam. That's one thing you know. You can never. Like somebody can get 10.2, then I get 16.3, you get 5.3, it doesn't matter. That's one beautiful thing about written exam. Your final answer will be marked based on your steps. Your final answer just be 2 or 3 marks. I remember one test we did safe. Everybody, we did the test. Nobody got the same answer. And I still had 2020, others had 2020. But we did not get the same answer. So you get. So anything about written exam, I don't feel. Sometimes someone will be doing the right thing. You saw your friend, you copy. No. No, you don't do that. Just continue your step. You are on the right path. Now, for the question you asked, number 40, you said, can you have a negative speed, like speed, right, Z? So let me just give you that question. Oh, let me just show you. Should I even solve that number 14? I don't even want to solve it, but let me just show you. Now, that number 14, what's the question? Number 14. Sorry, okay, number 14. Okay, I've seen it.